good? It's your girl Shanette Collier. Welcome back to my channel. If you with me heavy, hit the subscribe button. You don't know already. Calm down. I know February's getting close, Valentine's Day and that. If you still ain't got a boo, just relax. This is why I thought it was important for me to come back and do a topical Sunday, because I know certain people's hearts are gonna be pumping right now. Babes, it's okay to be single. It's okay to be single any time of the year, okay? So if you're sitting there now crying, worrying, fretting about what you're gonna do, considering being a side chick just for Valentine's Day, please, let's woosah. Let's breathe in it. Being single is actually a great thing. Okay, maybe on Valentine's Day you start getting in your feelings a little bit, girl. But generally being single is lit. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why being single is so beneficial, girl. Oh yes. Oh, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna want to be single by the end of this video. The first reason why being single is lit, especially on Valentine's Day, girl, is because you can save your coin. You can save your coin. You don't have to buy nobody nothing. In fact, just think about it like this. If you did have a man, or if you did have a female, whatever the case may be, and you was with them, you'd have to spend money right now, okay? So what I say is, just imagine you were your own partner. Take that money and spend it on yourself. Spend it on yourself, sis. Like, you can still go and book that dinner that you would have had with your partner and eat it all for yourself. You could still go and book that spa day that you was gonna book and go to the spa day and take every treatment for yourself. You could still book that holiday, girl, that you would have done if you had a boo. Doing up bay life, flying about the town. And you can do it by yourself. Or you could just take that money that you would have spent and put it in your bank, you know, for a rainy day. Saving coins, saving coins. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so obsessed with saving my coins for 2019. But for me, being single would be a benefit right now, because people wouldn't have to spend their coins. That would be helpful for me. The second reason why it's so beautiful to be single is that you get to focus on yourself. Now, I'm a person where generally when I'm in a relationship, like, I love hard, I want to be sexy, I want to be with my boo all the time, I get distracted. He's probably laying down the D and I can't get out of bed. Waste, girl. I can't get my tasks done for the day. Sometimes being with a man can be a distraction for me. So generally, I prefer when I'm not in a relationship, because I actually do a lot more. I get a lot more done. I start excelling in my career. I start excelling in, you know, just things I want to do for myself. Like, because I don't have no distractions. I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my son. It's really bad, but like, that benefits me to a certain extent. Now, everybody might not be like this, but personally, relationships can take up a lot of your time. And, you know, that time that relationship takes away from your times of you working on things that you want to do, or goals that you have, or, you know, things that you need to finish, because you're giving that time. You give a lot of time to your partner, right? It's not like, oh, I just see you necessarily once a week. I mean, maybe you do, but like, a lot of us give a lot of time, even if we don't see our partners every single day. We're on the phone to them, or we might live with them, like, and it's just constant time being taken out of your time to do things for yourself. So personally, I just feel like a benefit of being single is that you get to focus on you. So if you right now feel like, you know, you wish you was in a relationship, how about you take that time and that energy also and put it into doing something to better your life? The third benefit, which is kind of like the second, is that you generally don't have to consider a partner. Now, how it's different is that aside from taking the time that you don't have to use with a partner and just, you know, focusing on things you want to do, like goals for yourself, also not having to consider someone else is also quite refreshing to me. I mean, I have a son, so I have to consider my son with everything I do. If I want to go away, if I want to go out at night, if I want to move houses, if whatever I want to do in my life, I always constantly have to already consider a child. So when you're in a relationship, it's almost like not like a second child. It should never be, your man should never be like your second child, otherwise he definitely needs to go. But like, you still have to consider your partner, you know, in certain aspects. Not to say that a partner should be controlling your life, but you definitely have to like consider stuff a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like spending time with them, who you go out with, where you go, how you dress. And I'm saying, you don't have to change up yourself. You just have to be a bit more considerate, because obviously when you're single and you don't have to consider a man. You don't have to consider if you go away on a 8-week trip to Miami, Vegas and New York and Atlanta, turning up in strip clubs for 2 months. You don't have to think about how your partner feels when you're single. So when you're in a relationship, you have to consider them. You have to also consider like their problems and their moods and how they're feeling and be there for them. Like, you have to consider so much when you have a partner, where when you're single you don't. I don't have to think about what you think when I'm out doing what I'm doing. I have to think about you. Stress-free blood clot life. This feeling is beautiful. You could be out here turning up. You could be out here living your best life. You could be out here dating a plethora of men. Because when you're dating, you should be dating, which means you should be dating a bunch of men. It's not about putting all of your pigeon eggs in one basket, girl. You really need to swim. You really need to swim the sea to see the fish. So you are free to, you know, live your little best life, girl. That is a huge benefit. And find yourself. Find out what you like. Find out what you love. Like, it's a really great time for you to grow and understand who you are, and to just define yourself by yourself. And then when a man comes into your life, like, or a female, whatever, like, it makes it all that much better. It's just less stress. It's less. I'm just saying, it is nice to be with somebody and support them, but I'm just saying, if you don't have to, girl, if you don't have to have the stress, girl, and I think this is like one of my things, like, if a man comes into my life, you can't bring the stress. You have to be helping me with my stress, because I have anxiety. So the less stress for me, the better. So these are just a few things and a few reasons why being single is amazing. It's a benefit. There's nothing to be sad about. You need to utilize this benefit and these freedoms whilst you have them. Because when you're in a relationship, it's a lot of consideration. There's a lot of time that you have to give. You know, it's a lot of investment that you have to make. And to be honest, like, ask yourself, are you really even ready for that? Do you want that? Or do you just want it for one day, for Valentine's Day? Like, what are we doing here? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a quick one. I will see you later on in the week with some more videos. Make sure you hit subscribe, share this video, and click the notification bell, because they don't want you to see me. I'll see you in my next video. You're done already. We out.